Good morning, good afternoon, dear customers. Thank you very much for joining us in this new online video training. Today we are going to perform a photoaging protocol, perfect to develop in your premises and in your cabin. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Leticia Pardo and I'm the Technical Consultant and Training Manager in a Skin Clinic. And also I'm going to be here with a few colleagues that I would like to introduce you. One of them is my colleague Silvia, she is a esthetician.
Hello, good morning.
And my colleague Ruth, she's from the export department.
Hello everybody, welcome to the webinar.
Ruth is going to be behind the chat, so she's going to be answering and giving you all the information through the protocol. So any questions that you have, please write it in the chat and we will be answering during all the protocol. And also, if you would like any other protocol or any other video that you would like to learn more about our products, please take this opportunity and let us know. Okay? So first of all, before to proceed with the protocol, we are going to apply the sanitizing gel that we have, as the protocol says, and just let you know that all the items and the tools that we are going to use during this video have been already sanitized through, like the protocol says, for the COVID. Okay? So, first saying that, before as well to proceed with the cleansing routine, we are going to analyze the skin. Okay, so Sylvia is going to tell us more or less what is the test of the skin. So Sylvia, please tell us, what do you see?
Bueno, pues mira, en este caso lo que tenemos es una piel de una mujer relativamente joven y el efecto que vamos a tener o el tratamiento que vamos a querer hacer es el fotoenvejecimiento.
Okay, today we are performing a treatment on a middle-aged girl, which is starting to show the signs of photoaging, but slightly still young, so she's the first signs.
Aquí estamos en España y venimos del verano, en el cual sabéis que es un país mediterráneo y que tenemos muchos meses de sol.
Okay, as you know, we are from Spain, and here in the Mediterranean we have a very, very hot summer. So now after the summer it is important to look after the skin and to avoid premature photoaging.
Las pieles sufren bastante con la radiación y se manifiestan en diferentes alteraciones.
Okay, our skin, it suffers quite a lot with the sun radiation, so we're trying to avoid that problem today.
En este caso vemos una piel que está ligeramente deshidratada.
We have a slightly dehydrated skin.
Con hiperpigmentación en ciertas zonas.
She's got some hyperpigmentation in some areas of the skin.
Con arrugas de expresión en la zona de frente y entrecejo.
With a few expression lines on the forehead and the front area.
En el orbicular de labios son muy pequeñas arrugas por la propia deshidratación.
Okay, also in the periocular area and also around the lips.
Y otra de las cosas que encontramos es una falta de densidad, tanto a nivel de pómulos como de cuello.
And also she's starting to show a lack of density in the area of the face and neck.
Hemos elegido esta mujer porque queremos ver que podemos empezar a hacer estos tratamientos ya desde la prevención.
Okay, we're choosing her, which is still young, so we can show everybody that it's better to start previous to when you're older, so we can prevent any sign of photoaging.
Cuando queráis podemos comenzar.
Thank you very much, Silvia, for your scan of the skin. And first of all, we are going to start with the cleansing routine. This is the first step and one of the main ones because we are going to get ready the skin for the next steps to get more cosmetic benefits, obviously. First, we are going to clean all the eyes with our periocular cleansing gel. that is showing in the camera. Thank you, Silvia. And this is a very good cosmetic that we have to clean the eye and the eyelashes and all the skin around the eye, because as all of you already know, the skin is very thin, so we have to be very calming effect. We have to provide a cleansing action through the tegobetain to remove all the dust, the makeup, and all that kind of elements that we might have on the surface of the eyelashes, and at the same time around the skin, on the surface of the skin, but at the same time we have to provide a calming effect because we are treating an area close to the eyes. We have to use a cotton pad for each eye to prevent any cross-infection between the eyes, so that's very important. Always to use one cotton pad for one eye and another cotton pad for the other. And also what we have to do is damp the cotton pads with a little bit of water. We apply a little bit of the cleansing gel on, and then we start from the roots to the tips of the eyelashes, as Silvia is doing now. Okay, to make sure we remove all the elements on the surface of the eyelashes, dust, makeup, etc. Okay. It's a very gentle product, so we will not get any irritation. And many of you already know, but it's very, very good for extension eyelashes. So if you provide a service in your premises, you can use it either during the protocol or to be bought by the customer and to use it at home. That's brilliant. Now, first, fantastic. So we finished with the eyelashes, brilliant. So now we are going to clean all the surface of the face. We are going to use one of our sensitive cleanser product. This is one of our bestseller products because it's a perfect cleansing cosmetic product to get perfect the skin, especially if we are going to proceed with a strong procedure afterwards. And we are now removing. Remember that with this product you can remove it either with just a wipe, you apply all over the face and then you remove it, or if you prefer use a wet wipe, you can do it. It's up to you really, because both ways is absolutely fine to remove it. So now we move to the next step, and we are going to do a sea powder microexfoliation process. Many of you know already this product is a vitamin peeling with a little bit of, with 90% of vitamin C and 3% of kojic acid. What we are going to get with that is we are going to attenuate the blemishes, we are going to unify the tone, we are going to renew all the dermal all the dermal renovation of the surface of the skin, and we are going to remove all the dead cells. As many of you are aware of, you have two options or the way to use this product. For home use or even for cabin, you can use it as Silvia is doing now. All you have to do is damp the palm of your hands and all your face. You sprinkle like 2 or 4 sea powder, 2-4 times the sea powder on your hands, you rub it, and then you do a gentle massage about 2-3 minutes. We are going to do for only 1-2 minutes because we are going to perform a strong dermal solution after. So for us, we are going to do around 1 or 2 minutes, okay? This is the best, you can explain to your customers this use for home use perfectly, but they have to perform it for around 2-3 minutes. Also, there is another way to use this sea powder, is like a gel, okay? And this is a stronger peeling, and we will see how to perform it in another video. Now we are teaching you with this way because we think it's quite interesting for you to see another point of view of how to use the sea powder, okay? So when is it done? When we have finished, what we have to do is remove it with water. Okay, many of you sometimes remove it with a dry wipe, but no, you have to do it with a wet wipe. And also, if it's quite dry, and maybe you can see that that white layer on the skin, that means the vitamin C is dry. So to remove it, you have to damp it again the skin. Okay, so we use a wet wipe always. Always remove it with water, really.
I think it's also more the comfort. There is a comfort feeling with a wet wipe because this might be a little bit itchy. So if it's a wet wipe,
yes,
it's always better. Sorry to
sea powder is suitable for all skin types, but remember, not for sensitive skin. And it's very good for oily skins, for very dry skin, combined skin, any skin type except sensitive skin. And also you can treat anything really. You can treat photoaging side effects. You can treat the seborrheic, if you would like to seborrheic the skin, if you would like to remove dead cells. So it has got a lot of indications really.
Es importante, ¿puedo?
Yes.
El brillo, resaltar el cambio de color en la piel.
We would like to highlight the change of the color of the skin, how it's been unified already. Maybe I'm sure you can check it through the video, because and only we have performed for 1 or 2 minutes the massage.
Okay.
So imagine if we leave it a longer time. So after the sea powder, we are going to start with our dermal renovation solution, but always first we are going to apply our skin cover on top of that areas where we don't want to perform that solution, on dermal renovation solution. We are going to apply around the nostrils, on top of the lips, and around the eyes, etc. Okay. So a skin cover is a silicone gel barrier, so that means we are going to protect the area and nothing is going to happen during the process, because that area is absolutely blocked and the glycolic acid or any of the active ingredients that we put on will not be affected. Remember that with a skin cover have got a lot of applications outside of the cabin, like for instance if you go like hiking, or to protect the skin of your feet, to prevent blisters, or if you live in areas where there are extreme temperature conditions, so to prevent any lack of hydration of the skin really. Okay, so now perfect. We are going to start with the glycolic renovation solution. It's a glycolic acid 50% solution, and we are going to add 2 milliliters. And we are going to activate it with 1 milliliter of water. Remember that you always have to activate our dermal renovation solutions with water. You can either add 2 milliliters of the acid plus 1 milliliter of water, or you can add 4 milliliters of the acid plus 2 milliliters of water, depending on the area. If it's a big surface and a big area, you have to add 4 acid plus 2 of water, or 2 of acid plus 1 of water. Just depends on the area. We have add 2 milliliters of acid and 1 milliliter of water. And then you extend all over the face. We are going to leave it for you have to leave it a minimum of 5 minutes, up to 10 minutes. And that depends on the skin type and the protocol that you are developing really in your premises. But we are going to leave it around 7 minutes, more or less. Okay? And you apply with a cotton or with your fingers, always with gloves on. That's very, very important. Okay. And why we have selected the glycolic acid for this protocol? Basically, because it's it's an acid that you get a very great results in photoaging. As many of you already know, you have got global peel solution as well, very good to perform photoaging processes and protocols in your cabin. But now we have chosen this glycolic acid to give you another chance and another way to see, or point of view to see how to use these products in the cabin. Really, because the glycolic acid is a molecule with a low molecular weight, so it's going to get deeper into the layers of the skin. So we are going to get a global process and a global effect, because we are going to get dermal renovation from the deeper layers of the skin, and also a microexfoliation on the surface. So it's a global renovation of the cells of the skin, really. We always recommend to perform a gentle massage for at the beginning, the first 2-3 minutes, to enhance all the results and to get better benefits, as Silvia is doing now. And that's it, really, because the glycolic acid is suitable for all skin types, except if you have got sensitive skin, because for that we have got the lactic acid. But apart from that, it's suitable for oily skin. So you will get great results in oily skin, combined skin, dry skin, very dry skin. And it doesn't matter about the photoaging, if they have got quite a lot of photoaged skin or not. You will get always great results with this because it works in different layers of the skin. So meanwhile we are doing this, the exfoliation. Have we got any questions, Ruth?
Yes. Hi, Leticia. I had a question through my WhatsApp from one of our customers, asking if she can perform this treatment with lactic acid instead of glycolic or global peel. She's asking if she can do it with the lactic.
You could do this exactly to perform this protocol, but if you add the sea powder, you cannot add the global peel because global peel is a quite strong dermal renovation solution. It's brilliant to perform photoaging process and protocols in your cabin. So you have to choose either global peel or the glycolic. And the lactic cleansing solution is a great idea. You always can use it if you are going to get absolutely great results. But remember that the lactic cleansing solution is for all skin types, even for sensitive. So yes, you can use lactic cleansing, and the global peel depends on what do you add at the beginning of the protocol. Okay, so if you are going to do a global peel solution for photoaging process, what I would like to recommend you is to use the mandelic acid at the beginning. Okay, so mandelic acid and then global peel or lactic cleansing solution. That's it. Or like we are doing today. So we finished. No, it's over. 1 minute. Brilliant. Great.
So one more thing.
Yes.
And how often do you recommend this treatment?
I could say depends on the skin type and depends on how photoaged and the degree of the photoaged level we are talking about. But I would say between 10 to 15 days at least, because it's a quite strong procedure. So I would leave at least a minimum of 2 weeks between the sessions. Brilliant.
Okay, perfect. No more questions now.
Thank you. So I think the time is over. So we are going to remove the glycolic acid with our additional solution. We are going to spray it all over the face, but first of all we have to protect the eyes with cotton pads. So we apply it, okay, and then we remove it with a wet wipe. It's very important to make sure we remove it perfectly because depending on the process that we are going to apply afterwards, like technology, for instance, we have to make sure to avoid any problem, to make sure we have blocked all the acid and it's all been removed. So perfectly removed to avoid any problem. So Ruth, do we have a question?
We had, I'm not sure if it's a question or a tip that Diane from Malta, she's telling us, she says that with regards to the sea powder at the beginning, at the beginning of the treatment, in order to get an easier application, we can add some periocular cleansing gel to make it softer, like the application, to make the gel more jellified.
Yes, that's a very good idea. Yes, we could do it. Yes, perfectly.
Thanks, Diane.
Thank you, Diane. And a hug from here. Thank you for joining us today. So, and also, do you? I think this question was already asked last week, but they ask if it's always we always have to retire the solution with additional solution. Okay, can they use another product? Well, we highly recommend to use our additional solution because, as I have said, it's very important to remove perfectly all the acid that we might have on the surface of the skin. And the best way to do it is with our additional solution. All you have to do is spray a little bit on top of the face or the area that you are applying on and remove it with a wet wipe. I highly recommend it to do it. And it's mainly because it depends on the procedure that we are going to do afterwards. Because if we are going to use technology, we might have a problem. So to avoid any issue during the protocol, the best way is to do it with additional solution. Okay? So after that, we are going to apply the toner on the skin. So, and I think Silvia would like to tell us why she's going to apply the toner now.
Porque lo que hemos hecho hasta ahora al aplicar el ácido hemos bajado mucho el pH de la piel y con el tónico lo que vamos a hacer es aumentar ese pH en la piel, sobre todo para proteger todo lo que vamos a poner, todos los activos que vamos a poner posteriormente.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, what happened with the solution is that the pH on the skin decreases quite a lot. So now with this with the facial toner, what we get is to increase an increasement of the pH of the face. So we can perform a better treatment after that.
Yes.
So it's the skin is starting to recover now.
It's very important to keep the balance of the skin, so this is the best product to do it, really. And it's a very important step, because as Silvia says, it's the way to recover the pH of the skin, okay? So we apply with a little bit of touches and cotton pads all over the areas.
Very important step, yes.
Porque hay ciertas áreas que al trabajarlas con el ácido glicólico y con el C-Power, las zonas que están más deshidratadas se han alterado, entonces tenemos que...
Okay.
And sometimes people say us that with the glycolic acid they feel like itchiness, but you have to consider that it's something that you have to feel, because it means that it's activated and it's working really. So if you don't feel anything, maybe the customer thinks it's not doing anything. So it's a double point of view really, because it means it's working and it's doing the procedure really. It's removing all the dead cells and increasing all the elastin and the collagen really.
Vale, ahora...
So after we have removed the solution, the acid solutions, we are going to recover the skin. First of all, we are going to apply just a little bit of restoring cream before we apply the ampoule of the retinol. So with just a little bit of our restoring cream is enough. Remember that with this cream is one of our best sellers in the dermal recovery range because it contains 12 active ingredients. The texture is very nice, it's very buttery, so it gives to the customer and the client a very soft and calming effect, really, because that's something that we want as well, because we have performed this strong procedure or uncomfortable procedure, so now we have to recover the skin and give the client the support and the calming benefit. So Ruth, tell us.
Regarding the first step, still with the C powder,
yes.
Susanna from Romania, she would like to know, because you know C powder is not very recommended for very sensitive skin.
Yeah.
So she would like to know if we can use the silica scrub instead of the C powder.
Yes, you can use silica. It's a perfect and a brilliant idea. And also, what I would recommend you is instead of apply the silica gel scrub on its own, if it's a sensitive skin, you cannot apply it, okay? Because the exfoliation procedure in a sensitive or very sensitive skin, you have to be very careful, okay? But in other skin types, you can perform that exfoliation mixing the scrub silica gel, our scrub, mix it with a facial cream mask or with the radiofrequency cream, because many of our clients, they mix it with the radiofrequency cream or with the facial cream mask to make it softer. So that mixture, that gives you a really good results, because you are performing an exfoliation and at the same time the customer do not feel discomfort. Yes.
Okay, they also would like to know the restoring cream you use after this. Is it also suitable for acne-prone skin, for like oily skin, or can they use like the stress mask or any other alternative to the restoring cream? Sorry.
Yes, we can have a photoaged skin, a mature skin, but it can be oily skin or combined skin at the same time, because sometimes we link always photoaged skin with dry skin, and sometimes that's not the thing. So in that case, instead of using our restoring cream, I would recommend aloe vera or hydrogel dermal cream, because the cream is always going to give you a little bit of oily feeling, and it's something that you don't really want. So in that case, I would recommend aloe vera or hydrogel. And not even the de-stress. Hydrogel or aloe vera are the best options. So,
he trabajado con la crema recuperadora.
Fantastic. And we have performed just a little bit of restoring cream on top and a gentle massage. And now we are applying an ampoule of retinol 300.
Okay.
So retinol 300, this is this is a very important cosmetic product during the photoaging protocol because it's vitamin A and it contains 3.28 of retinol palmitate. That means 1.8 of pure retinol. So we are going to enhance all the benefits and all the cosmetic benefits that we are going to get with the protocol. Why? Because thanks to the retinol, we are going to improve the elasticity, the hydration, the dermal renovations, the dermal renovation processes, the photoaging side effects. We are going to work with the flacidity as well, and so we are going to touch all the main side effects of the photoaging. So it's something that is very, very important to add this product in this protocol, and always after our dermal renovation solutions. Remember that with the retinol 300, you can use technology. So if you would like to perform a radiofrequency, iontophoresis, electrophoresis, any other technology or device is suitable for that. Okay? So when is it all being absorbed? Fantastic. We are going to start to recover the skin and to enhance all the hydration process. And we are going to keep as well treating all the side effects and the wrinkles. We are going to do a mixture in a bowl with a little bit of Yalucos and 1 dropper or 2 droppers of ferulaz. Ferulaz is one of our best serums to prevent all the photoaging effects, but at the same time, many of you, we use it as well as recovery in our recovery range products. So what we have to do is just add a little bit of Yalucos in the bowl and 1 or 2 droppers, like now is doing Sylvia. And we are going to apply all over the face, and we are going to leave it for between 10 to 15 minutes. Really, it's a minimum of 10 minutes because it's the best way to make sure we recover the skin and we get that calming effect, but that depends on you, really. But you can leave it 10 to 15 minutes if you want. So with the Yalucos, it's a medium molecular weight of hyaluronic acid. So we are going to enhance the hydration, we are going to redensify the skin, we are going to calm the skin. So it's really a fantastic combination and a fantastic cocktail to recover and at the same time always keeping the treatment of the wrinkles and the side effects. Okay. So meanwhile, Sylvia is treating the skin with this mixture. I'm going to explain what items and what cosmetics can we recommend for home use in this photoaging. Okay, so we have the ferulaz, our Active Plus Day and Active Plus Night, and Rest Fill Day and Rest Fill Night.
Sorry, Leticia.
Yes.
Diane would like you to repeat again the process when to use appliances like ultrasound.
Yes.
She would like to. When is the best time to use the machine, like ultrasound machine?
Always after you have applied the retinol.
Always after the retinol.
Always after the retinol. What you have to do is to perform all the dermal renovation solution, whatever you want. If you would like to use the lactic cleansing solution, the Mandelic, the Globapil, whatever you want, after you apply the retinol, because you will enhance all the results that you have had with the solution, and then you apply the technology. Always after the retinol. Okay, but you have to consider as well what technology are you going to use and for how long, because all depends on the skin. So you have to evaluate and always keep the balance between all the process, because you might have a little bit of irritation. So you have to keep the balance really, and you have to check very well the skin from the beginning to make sure you do not have any problem at all. Okay, but always after the retinol. Okay, so what we can recommend for home use between the sessions. So we have first we can choose among 3 serums. One is the Rest Fill. What is Rest Fill? Rest Fill. sorry, there's kind of things of the, well, I don't know where is it. Anyway, we can choose rest fill day, rest fill night, or ferulas. We can have one option or the other. Remember that rest fill day and rest fill night contains 3 types of hyaluronic acid: low molecular weight, medium molecular weight, and high molecular weight. So it's a very good serum because we are going to redensify all the skin. At the same time, both contain, rest fill day and rest fill night contain active ingredients for firming effect like DMAE or organic silicone, and also contains antioxidants like vitamin E, aloe vera, or and as well to treat all the wrinkles. Another option that we have is ferulas that we can apply as well on top of before our regular cream because contains a high amount of antioxidants. Okay, don't forget the fact that with the rest fill night contains retinol. Rest fill day contains vitamin C, and rest fill night contains retinol. So have a look what the cream you apply after rest fill night to do not add too much retinol. Okay, and another option very good for dry skin, very dry skin, or even mature skin are Active Plus Day and Active Plus Night. These 2 creams are very good because Treat is like an anti-wrinkle shock effect to all the side effects of the skin, and it contains a high amount of nourishment, active ingredients, hydration to treat all the side effects and antioxidants. So it's a really good combination. Okay, so how are we doing? Do we have more questions?
Yes, one of our customers would like to know if you would recommend the peeling effect glycolic cream, which is also it's got glycolic acid on its formula. So they would like to, if they could use it.
Yes. Also, I think
or it would be too much.
No, it's a brilliant idea really because we always recommend between the sessions to apply our peeling effect glycolic cream at night. Many of you apply it in the morning and at night, but probably it irritates too much, or you don't really need it apply in the morning and at night. So between the sessions and even at the beginning, 7 to 10 days before you are going to perform the protocol, what we highly recommend is to use in the morning any of these serums plus your day cream, and at night the peeling effect glycolic cream, because it contains glycolic acid 8% and a lot of active ingredients that are going to enhance the hydration processes and antioxidants. So we are going to perform a really good total protocol through the skin. So it's a really good idea between the sessions. So recommend it to your customers because you will get great results, because with this glycolic is what they are saying really. We are going to exfoliate in advance the skin, so we are going to get great results.
Okay, and it's so in between sessions, like in between treatments of solutions.
Yes.
This is the process that they have to follow, right?
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
So this is the treatment, the protocols that they have.
Before 7 to 10 days of your first appointment in your cabin, you have to apply the peeling effect glycolic cream at night, and any of these serums plus your day cream, and between the sessions exactly the same, really. And after you have finished, so you can apply Rest Fill Night or Active Plus Night, any of your regular night creams, really. In this step, we could even use an alginate powder mask on top of that. If we would like to make sure all the active ingredients are going deeper into the skin and we get better results, we always remember we have that possibility. But at the same time, I understand that depends on the cost of the protocol. So it's up to you really. But just to let you know, you can apply this cosmetic product as well. So we should leave it for almost a minimum of 10-15 minutes. So as we are going in live, I think the time is over. Fantastic. So what we have to do now is, if it's all been absorbed, fantastic. If we have got an excedent on top of the surface, what we have to do is just remove it with a wet wipe or with a tissue, really. Or we can perform, like Sylvia is doing, a little bit of more gentle massage, a nice massage. So meanwhile, Do we have more questions, Ruth?
Yeah, there was a question here from before. They said, what exfoliant it is better to perform at home for home use? Is it the cream peel or the silica gel scrub? Which one would you recommend much better?
Depends on the skin type, really. Because if you have got normal or dry skin or very dry skin, I would recommend the scrub silica gel, really, because that's the best, because you are going to get great results. But if your skin is combined, oily, I would say cream peel. Cream peel is the best for combining oily skin or acne-prone skin, really.
Thank you. And also, they would like to know if it's possible to use at this point the rest fill mask, or is it maybe too...
Yeah, the Velo rest fill, that's a good idea.
Mask.
Yeah, brilliant, yes, very nice. Yes, instead of the Yalucos and the ferrulas, fantastic, yeah.
Or maybe they could use it like as a occlusive
on
top of that.
Yes,
maybe.
You're going to make an occlusive effect, so you are going to make sure all the active ingredients go deeper into the skin.
Okay.
As we always say, we do the protocols very flexible, because at the end of the day, all of you guys, you have got some needs and others do not. So we always make the protocols very flexible, and you are able to add or remove any step or product that you might do not really want to use it, or you would like to use another one because you might think you are going to get better results. So always flexible. If you consider any change, it's absolutely fine.
We always get very good advice from Diane. Thank you.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you. Fantastic. So we have removed all the excedent. So now we are going to apply the sun protection factor. In this case, we have chosen the SIL 100 SPF 50 plus. And why? Because it's a sun factor protection, but at the same time contains hyaluronic acid and collagen. So we are going to stimulate and to enhance all that effects that we are after, really. All this photoaging fight against all these signs, really. So I think it's the best. Remember, you have got as well the color version. So because nowadays a lot of clients, after they have these protocols in the cabin, they don't want to be not with irritated or sore skin, and they want a little bit of makeup on, just to have a glower skin and to look like much beautiful, more beautiful.
Yes, very important to protect against the sun in this area of the world, and in many other countries. I'm sure it's nowadays is very important.
Yes. So we have selected the one without the color, but just let you know. Also, remember, because many times you ask us, why so dark? It's not that color. What you have to do is apply a little bit on your fingers and rub it, and then when you apply all over the face, it smelts with your color and unifies the tone of the skin. So do not consider the color that comes out from the packaging, from the bottle. Always put it on your fingers, rub it, and then apply on the skin. So I think we have finished for today, and I would like you guys to check the whole face, how it's finished, and the significant difference between the beginning and after the protocol. So Silvia, what do you see now? What is the difference, the main difference you can see?
Me gustaría poder indicar el cambio que hemos visto en la piel. Por supuesto, lo primero, el color, ¿vale? El color que ha adquirido, la luminosidad, el brillo. Yo digo que es como que la piel está viva.
Okay, and she would like to make a point on the difference on the skin from the beginning of the session to now. It's got a lot more of luminosity, and the color it's even in all the face, and it looks relaxed, and the improvement is notable.
No es un tratamiento para pieles hiperpigmentadas, pero sin embargo la zona de los melasmas se han aclarado.
Okay, it's not a melasma treatment, but as you can see, the face is brightened up, and all the melasma it's more balanced right now.
Las pequeñas arrugas de expresión alrededor de la frente y contorno de ojos se han suavizado.
Also, the expression lines are much improved and much more relaxed and decontracted.
Y es una pena porque vosotros no podéis tocar la piel, pero cuando yo he empezado a hacer el tratamiento ahora es como que está bastante más compacta, rellena.
And it is a shame that you cannot feel the skin, because now, from the beginning to now, the skin is much more firm and much more like it's been like activated, and flexidity is being reduced, and you can feel it on your hands that it's much more firm than it was when we started.
Muy bien.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, Silvia. Just remember, we are recording this video, so and will be stored in our YouTube channel. So every time you would like to check it again, and you can view it as many times as you want, that would be fantastic. If you could give us a like, that will be much more brilliant. And also, if you have more questions, you can always ask us through our via email or by our social networks, and we will answer to you as well. Also, we have documented this protocol, so if you would like to have it in a paper, just let us know and we will send it to you by email, as always. So don't worry, because any tool that you might need for your clients, we have got it for you and we can give it to you. So after that, I think we can say we have finished, and I would like to say thank you very much for joining us again another day. And I hope to see you soon. And I'm going now to give the chance to Silvia and Ruth to say bye.
Thank
Silvia?
you, Leticia, and thank you everybody for watching. You can send us an email if you need any information.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
And from all the Skin Clinic family, thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.